All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome. And we are so glad that you took a few minutes to jump on with us tonight. We know you have like 100 other things that you could be doing right now. And we're so glad that you came. So we're going to keep this short and sweet and worth your time. So just some introductions first here. My name is Jackie. I'm a wife, mom of 3 from Burlington, Wisconsin. And we have 14 and 11-year-old boys, and then our 9-year-old girl. I am an upper elementary Montessori teacher, so I have 4th through 6th graders that stay with me for 3 years. Love my kids. And I am currently finishing a graduate degree that will be done in a couple of months. Yay. I started taking Plexus to improve anxiety. I had some blood sugar issues, some digestion issues, and I just love sharing health and happiness with other people and hearing stories of how this helps them. So I'm going to pass it over to my friend Tammy here to tell you a little bit about herself.
Hi, I'm Tammy. I'm a wife and mom, and I live in North Prairie. We have older kids here in our home. Well, they're not all in our home, but they're 25, 23, almost 21, and 18. I'm also a teacher, and I currently teach 5th grade math and science. I'm a virtual teacher this year. And I started Plexus mainly to encourage my hubby, who is a type 1 diabetic, but I was also hopeful that these supplements would help me with my energy, my sleep, brain fog, and I had a crazy caffeine addiction. So one of my greatest passions is helping others, and this is the perfect place to do that. So again, thank you so much for being here tonight. We're so happy that you've joined us. And you might be wondering, like, what is this Plexus stuff anyways that Jackie and Tammy keep talking about? And we're glad you're here so that we can tell you. So we're going to dive right in. Plexus is a health and wellness company with an incredible line of clean, plant-based products that focus on the root issues of our health. And those issues are blood sugar imbalance, gut health, and inflammation. So pretty much everything that we can struggle with link back to those 3 areas. If you were to go to your computer, do a little Google search about gut health, you'd find so many connections to common issues. And some issues that you might recognize are sluggishness, brain fog, headaches, sleep issues, digestive problems like bloating or irregularity, allergies, autoimmune issues, mood imbalance like anxiety or depression, hormonal issues, thyroid problems, infertility, diabetes, stubborn weight. They're all connected to gut imbalance. So that's where these products come to the rescue. They aren't a quick fix like so many things that are out there. These are clean, plant-based ingredients, and they work to heal your body from the inside out. It's a beautiful process to help our bodies reset and function again in the way that they were created to work. So I'm going to pass over to Jackie.
All right. And so what we want to talk to you about tonight is an incredible combo of really life-changing products. What it's done for me in the last 9 months is really awesome. It's called the Triplex. We'll be touching on one other product at the end as well. So Triplex is the foundation, the heart of what we do with Plexus. It incorporates 3 products, our Slim, which is our pink drink, our ProBio 5 capsules, and then Biocleanse capsules. So we're going to start with Slim. Don't be deceived by the name. I meant to grab a little packet and I didn't bring one up. Oh, it is not just for weight loss. It was actually created by an endocrinologist for diabetic patients to help regulate their insulin levels. But what they found was chromium, which is one of the main ingredients in the Slim, balances blood sugars by preventing spikes in our glucose levels. It can also help build muscle, it burns bad stubborn fat, and it normalizes cholesterol levels. Did you know that insulin is a master hormone in our bodies? It drives all of our other hormones. When it is balanced and happy, then there's an amazing ripple effect that starts to happen in our system. So another really important ingredient in Slim is called XOS. It is a prebiotic fiber, and it feeds the good microbes in our gut called Akkermansia and increases them 250 times. Which helps aid in faster metabolism and weight loss. Alpha lipoic acid is also found in our Slim drink, and it's a really powerful antioxidant. You've probably heard that word floating all over any kind of health things that you've read, because it helps remove powerful chemicals known as free radicals from the body. It can also totally slow the aging process, and who doesn't want that? There are 2 types of Slim. There's the microbiome one that I just talked about that has that XOS prebiotic fiber. And then there's also a hunger control version that balances, it still balances blood sugar. There we go. Tammy's got it. One of the little packages. Thank you for covering me on that. It has extra fiber to keep you feeling full in between meals. Both of these are sweetened with stevia leaf and are colored with beetroot. They have no stimulants or artificial ingredients at all, non-caffeinated, and they taste really good. It is totally the highlight of my day to be able to drink it right as my students are going to lunch. All you have to do is just tear, pour into water, shake, stir. It's the easy stick pack like she just showed you. Throw it in your purse, your lunch bag, your suitcase. It's not a meal replacement. You do not need a blender, just one pack and you are good to go for the day. So Tammy's going to tell you about the next part of Triplex, the ProBio 5.
Thank you, Jackie. All right, so next we have our ProBio 5, and it's a probiotic, and it's one of my favorite products. So it delivers good bacteria and it restores a healthy balance in our intestinal tract. But it has another superpower. It also removes the bad bacteria. So it's like a 2-for-1. What's special about our probiotic is that it's freeze dried. So there's no refrigeration for our probiotics. And what that does is it ensures that the bacteria will make it all the way down to our gut and not get broken down by the acid in our stomach. So here's another interesting fact. Did you know, this is pretty gross, but did you know that we typically carry around 5 to 12 pounds of toxic waste in our colon? Pretty gross, right? So it's true. When that's sitting in our intestines, it doesn't play nicely. It can actually start to escape and cause issues in other places in our body. And that's where we get the term leaky gut. Maybe you've heard of that. Well, Plexus helps with that. Have any of you heard of Candida yeast? Well, we're all born with a tiny bit of yeast in our body. And this is also kind of a gross thought, but that the job of that Candida is to decompose our bodies when we die. And throughout our lives, our bodies are exposed to so much that that balance gets thrown off. And things that we're exposed to are like antibiotics, birth control, medications, lack of nutrition, environmental factors, and stress also play a role in tipping that amount of bacteria, the bad bacteria that's in our system. So what happens is the Candida yeast, it gets way overpopulated and it starts to take over our gut. So we call that yeast overgrowth. And not only can it prohibit vitamins and minerals from being fully absorbed, it can be the reason behind your sluggishness, the migraines, the constipation, bloating, sugar cravings. Typically, we're supposed to have 80% good bacteria in our body, in our gut, and 20% bad. And like I said before, oftentimes that's reversed. So what happens when we take the ProBio 5 is super cool. There's a special antifungal enzyme called chitosanase that it is a special ingredient in the product, and it makes it different from other probiotics. So what it does is it breaks down all the yeast buildup that is in our gut. So if you could visualize for a minute, like a shell of a cockroach, well, that shell, it's really hard, right? And most probiotics can't get through that. But ours, with a special chitosanase, it drills right through that hard shell and the Candida, and it kills it and gets it out of our system, which is super important. So not only that, but it also delivers the good enzymes, the bacteria to help our gut microbiome thrive. So you can think of your gut like a little gut garden. And what's important for our little gut garden is to weed it, seed it, and feed it in order for our bodies to be able to thrive. So what else is in this powerful probiotic, just this little probiotic, does so much, is this other important enzyme called protease, which helps to digest different kinds of proteins. There's also serrapeptase, which helps support the release of inflammation in our systems, and it also helps the respiratory and sinus systems. Now, lastly, this little probiotic, it packs like a lot of value. So lastly, it has an antioxidant blend that helps to strengthen the immune system with vitamin B, C, and grapeseed extract. So many amazing ingredients to heal our gut and our body, which is very critical since scientists are now saying that the gut is our second brain. So in order to feel our best, we have to address the gut first. 70% of our immunity and 80% of our happiness hormones, the serotonin, is produced in our gut. So now I'm going to pass you over to Jackie, and she is going to share with us our Biocleanse.
I get to share my favorite part. This is all about getting that toxic waste buildup out, right? So we've broken it down. We've broken down the yeast overgrowth. We definitely do not want it to stay in there. At this point, with the breakdown, we've got about 80 toxins that have been released into our system. It is critical that we clean the system. So our third product in the triplex is called Biocleanse. It's actually, don't be afraid when you hear the word cleanse. It is a gentle cleanse. It helps remove harmful microbes and substances in our digestive tract, colon, blood, and arteries. It is not like a harsh liver or colon detox cleanse. It was actually created for longevity and created to be taken daily. It does help with regularity, which for most of us should be between 2 and 4 poops a day. We love talking about poop here. And it helps rid the body of chemicals and build up, and also helps oxygenate the blood and neutralizes the acidic conditions that may promote bad pathogens in our system. So here's the really great news. Bad organisms and even some cancer cells cannot thrive in that neutral environment. So this really sets your body up for long-term success in terms of staying as healthy as possible. The Biocleanse capsules are made with a fantastic source of magnesium, and most of us are actually deficient, quite deficient in magnesium. It is responsible for 300 cellular functions in our system. So how do you know if you're actually deficient in magnesium? You might experience muscle cramps, headaches, sleep issues, irritability, low energy. Another ingredient in Biocleanse is vitamin C. And when it combines with magnesium, it turns into magnesium ascorbate, which is actually more gentle than magnesium citrate, which is probably one you've heard of. The magnesium also can interact with sodium in our systems to create a chemical reaction that floods our tissues with oxygen and creates a healthy living environment in the gut. Remember that little garden that Tammy talked about, right? We want an optimal environment for all of those. We call them the good guys at my house with my kids. All the good guys that we're putting in need to have that healthy living environment. So the 2 little capsule products, and again, I apologize, I left my Biocleanse downstairs, darn. The dynamic duo, it pairs super well together. So here's the analogy that I love. The ProBio 5 is like the toilet brush and the cleaner, and the Biocleanse is like flushing the toilet. They totally work together. So that is the phenomenal triplex. The 3 products work synergistically to help with many of our health issues that we face on a daily basis. And honestly, some of you have probably come to terms with your issues and have accepted them as the norm, but they totally aren't. And I'm telling you that you deserve to feel great every single day. So Tammy's going to talk about one more product that really supports the triplex, and then we will send you on your way.
Thank you, Jackie. So the other product I want to cover quickly is the Ease capsules. And the Ease capsules have easily, get it, easily have become one of my favorite products. And it's really true because they have really helped me with some pain that I had in my knee. So Ease helps to support healthy joint function, ease discomfort, and soothe away soreness. Many have swapped out the over-the-counter pain medications for Ease instead. So the ingredients in the Ease are green lipid mussels, bromelain, serapeptase, and turmeric. Now, the New Zealand green lipid mussels helps maintain joint cell structure, flexibility, and the mobility of the joints. The omega-3 fatty acids that plays a part in the anti-inflammatory response in our bodies. So speaking of inflammation, did you know that it can be caused by the foods that we eat, medications, bacteria, blood sugar imbalance, leaky gut, chronic stress, poor sleep, and environmental toxins? Those things can all cause inflammation in our body. So the triplex has definitely been helpful for so many with reducing the puffiness in the body. But if you've got a lot of built up inflammation, the Ease can really help get that out of your system. Sometimes that can be also the key to getting rid of stubborn weight. So bromelain comes from the juice and stem of the pineapple. It's a protein digesting enzyme that helps soothe and relax tense, inflamed muscles and the connective tissue. So serapeptase is an enzyme that's derived from silkworms, and it can help prevent blood clots, and studies have also shown that it can help with asthma. It also helps with joint and cartilage damage. So lastly, the turmeric, that helps to heal wounds. It protects cognitive abilities. It eases menstrual difficulties. It reduces inflammation and helps with pain. Slowing the aging process can even help the digestive tract and help prevent cancer. The ease is a great tool for everyday use, and it's really great after a hard workout as well, or when you're having pain. So I'm going to pass
Awesome.
it back to
Thank you.
Jackie.
Yay. So that's it. We're going to keep it really short and sweet. We hope that you were able to see just how important it is for a healthy, thriving body that we do all of these things. So Plexus can do so much. Maybe you're thinking, wow, they were actually speaking right to me, or wow, I didn't know that what I struggle with actually isn't normal. We want you to know that we would love to help you feel your best too. So please connect with either Tammy or me, whoever invited you onto this call. You can answer any questions, or will answer, sorry, any questions that you have and help you get started if you're ready to do that on your health and wellness journey. There is a special 10% discount and free shipping offer through the end of March. And we just thank you for joining us for some great learning, and we hope you have a great rest of your evening. So we'll look forward to more conversation. Thanks a bunch.
Have a great night.